Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance, get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Kenny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC or Superposition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz Rantz.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. I wish I had more time. I don't really have that much time. I only have about maybe 30 minutes, 45 at the most. Got a lot going on today. A lot of you guys know what's going on with me if you have the viewers only channel or the subscription to the channel if you're in membership. My dog, my man, Tito, it looks like he might have ate something he wasn't supposed to be eating. Now, this is why Tito's not allowed in my room, and Tito's not allowed to hang out with me because he does chew on things. But we noticed an appetite change just yesterday, and so took him first thing in the morning today, and he's at the vet right now. I'm praying for my little dude, but yeah, he wasn't eating any longer. He was just there. He wasn't playful. He wasn't jumping around like he normally does. Knew it in a heartbeat. We did a teledoc via webcam. Went that route. Also went with the vet up the street that we know, and he's pretty good. Just it happens. And if you guys know animals, kids, they're all the same. They're part of your family. They cost you an arm and a leg, and that's just what it is. So you take on that responsibility the minute you say okay, and or hey, you're mine. Come here. They don't get to choose you. You choose them. So hopefully, we can do the best we can for Tito. And shout out to my daughter and my wife, and they're pretty strong about this stuff. So that's what's going on with Tito today. I know a lot of you guys were asking. So, I need some prayers for him because, we're checking him out. He's a tight little dude. If you guys don't know, I rescued him exactly a year ago this month. He ran up on, or 2 months ago, a year ago. Yeah, maybe he's been with us over a year, but he ran up on my leg in the middle of a parking lot about 120 degrees looking for water and food. And saw him. I said, hey, little man, you just hit the lottery because, you got a mansion to run around in. But here we are, guys. And you know what? I'm just going to tell you guys, I know a lot of you guys have been watching the show lately, and I've been real philosophical at times about the investment, about the strategy, about the growth, about the company, about all the headlines and updates that we do. You never know how strong you are until you've been tested. You guys ever want to test the strength of yourself or your relationships, of your resolve? It has to be tested. And when it is tested, then you really find out just how strong you are, right? They always say that stuff. So thank you so much for anyone that's going through this stuff or the well wishes, phone calls, everything that's happened. Let's go ahead and go over the headlines. I've got stuff to do. You guys, I was way ahead of my timeline. I had it all set up, and then I had to stop what I was doing and figure out Tito. So, but this morning, I was grinding this morning, man. I was going through it because there was some headlines coming through. So the first couple of stuff that we'll talk about is the big political stuff. We'll get that right off the bat, and we'll go from there. I'm wearing my American flag shirt just because I'm that political today. Here we go. Trump says that Scott Bessent will not be the next Fed chair. I know people want him to be, but if you actually read the fine print here, the next Fed chair is going to be more than likely. I'm guessing it's going to be the Christopher Waller guy. If you don't remember all the presidents of the Fed, all the different cities that run it, all the different Fed departments, he's actually one of the guys, Christopher Waller, that I talked about last week, that he's not, damn you, Derek. Yeah, thanks for the super chat, Derek. I don't know how to say thank you enough, but I don't need it like that, guys. It's I don't come on here asking for well wishes like that. I'm just saying thank you, though. I love you guys, and thank you for all the support of the channel and the show. By the way, Derek, one of the few guys that has, he has keys to the castle here. He knows me very well. He's been supporting the channel for a very long time, myself, and so Derek has the address, he has the mail, he has the direct line to the Bat Channel. So just like Jay does, or Carter, or anyone else out here in this show. But Derek's cool. Thank you, Derek. So back to the story here. Christopher Waller, I had said, was one of the two Fed presidents that was not, agreeing with what the Fed is doing, actual Jerome Powell, by not lowering rates. And so in this case, everyone's looking for the next replacement, but we know that Jerome Powell is going to be in place for till about May. So as of now, that's the headline. The other headline that I was reading was kind of weird. It was about auto dealers because Rivian had their earnings and they came out there okay. But if you look here, and I think it was here on this headline first. So it says here, Rivian is suing Ohio for their right to deal its own cars. So here's the problem. In a couple of different states, you cannot sell your vehicles direct from manufacturer to consumer. You have to have a dealer in place. Why is this? This is like some old law that doesn't make any sense, but yet Tesla's allowed to do it. Tesla has the exemption, but no one else does. And so Rivian says, to hell with it, we're going to sue you guys, Ohio, because you guys don't allow us to sell and you guys make us go through dealers. So that was the whole deal. And I had all the info on it because I went and read up on it. It says, as of 2021, at least 17 states explicitly banned automakers from selling their own vehicles. And this is all about, like I said, having the auto dealers, they lobby, they do what they can, and at the same time, so did Tesla. Tesla put all their money behind it. So Rivian is trying to find a way to get there, and Lucid Motors too. Guys, by the way, Lucid, don't start with me. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. I stay out of other people's shit and business, and I'm sorry that I have to start cursing, but it's like people forgot that the internet exists and there's a history out here. And Tony De Niro is out here doing live streams with a guy by the name of Financial Journey last night. I'm telling you guys, if this isn't the biggest red flag for anything you've ever seen in your life, and I know I'm just preaching to the choir at this point because none of you actually watch this guy, but I'm just telling you, there's no way Tony De Niro partners up with Financial Journey, and that's a true live stream or whatever the hell it may be. Let me tell you about Financial Journey, and I'll be the first one to tell you. His name is Cal. Okay, Cal, whatever the hell his last name is. I really can't remember because I talked about him like 3 years ago. This guy is a YouTuber that was doing what Tony De Niro's doing, just like what Trey was doing, where they pump out their one stock, their one investment. In this case, Financial Journey, this guy from Canada, was pumping out a no-name EV vehicle from Brea, California. And he got a direct interview with the CEO. They chopped it up, they pasted it together, and they put it out. He put out every headline about Lawrence and about battery deals and new Saudi deals for Mullen Automotive. Financial Journey pushed out Mullen Automotive for years. Pumped them. They have since become from $1 trillion a share, that would be the equivalent, to 3 cents. They did a 250 to 1 reverse stock split just the other day. They went from $27 to 3 cents in a matter of a month. If you would have put in $10 billion into Mullen Automotive 2 years ago, $10 billion 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year, it'd be worth $1 today. That's how big of a crime this is. But Financial Journey, Cal, he went out there and he did the interviews with the CEO. He went out there and spread all this misinformation. And then he got hit with an NDA. And they told him, you can't talk about us any longer. So if he were to do an interview and somebody bring it up, somebody go, oh, you guys think I'm lying? Let's go ask Financial Journey, Cal, right now. Let's just go text him, tweet him, do something. Say, hey, how do you feel about Mullen Automotive changing their name to Bollinger? How do you feel about this? How do you feel about David Mitri? He won't even talk about it. He's not allowed to talk about it. He took the bag and he did this. They all do it. Now look at Tony De Niro, puts him in the same, and now we're going to talk about Lucid? Now it's okay to talk about Lucid? It's the same thing. If you guys remember Lucid, before it became Lucid, was CCIV. What was CCIV? These are all private equity investments via SPACs against GameStop. Maybe you don't remember this whole timeline, but I don't ever forget it. But Tony De Niro, why do you surround yourself with shit? Why are we still talking about companies that are complete garbage? You know what I remember, Tony? When I was there on your show and I did an interview and you guys interviewed me. And by the way, Tony, your words, not mine. We got a subject matter expert here from GameStop, Marantz. Thank you for calling me that because you knew what it was. But even better, Tony, here's my question, man. What the hell are you doing talking to this guy? This guy got Mullen Automotive wrong. He said I was wrong when it was at 33 cents. Do you remember that? 33 cents. It has since done reverse stocks. That 33 cents represents like $3 million. Was I wrong? Absolutely not. And better than that, how did you guys link up? How did we meet? What DMs did we go through? I got to know the connection. You guys got to invite. Let me hear the story. Well, I was shopping for groceries, and he had a pineapple. in his basket, and it was upside down. So then I knew he was inviting. And so I said, hey, man, what's going on with you? Well, they call me Financial Journey, Callum, and I'm here to talk. And his picture, by the way, is the same picture from 3 years ago. This is crazy to me. Like, take a new photo, get some new headshots. Tony, tell him all about it. But I will tell you, it tells me everything I need to know. When the same YouTubers are talking about failed investments, and yet they want to put FUD and fear and certainty and doubt on GameStop, nah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm sorry. It's just, you know, when I first started my YouTube channel, I'm going to tell you guys something, okay? You guys can take this any way you want. I know we're doing headlines, but I get worked up on this stuff. I'm going to tell you guys something. When I first started my YouTube channel, I was not shy about it. I came out and I said, listen, guys, it's my first time doing a live stream. I don't know much about production, about this, about that, but I am going to talk. And I'm going to be passionate about what I talk about. And I'm going to educate myself along the way. Sure, I'm going to learn. Because, you know, they have this old phrase, and I don't like it. It always says, you got to fake it till you make it. And that's not me. That's not this fake it till you make it. No one was faking anything. We went out here and we told you what we do know versus what we don't know. And the more and more I see somebody like Tony De Niro, I got to tell you something, Tony. You know what I did? I didn't ask for permission. That was the difference. I don't ask for permission to start. I just do it. And then along the way, I learn it, I master it, and I do the best I can. But I have seen zero growth from you. I'm talking about as a person. Intellect, understanding, reasoning, everything. You have learned nothing while you've been here. It's like you're reading some script that someone gave you, and yet you're still surrounding yourself with these people, with these perps. I don't get it. I don't get it. Just because I didn't ask for permission, but I sure as hell wasn't faking it. You've got to pretend to be the person. You've got to just start being that person. That's the difference here for me. So I apologize, man, if I cut you off the wrong way, if I tell you guys things and you guys don't see where I'm going with it. But it has a lot to do with the way I view my investment. Like, you guys got to think, there was a time. There was nothing but negative articles written about GameStop. There was a time when GameStop couldn't even get out of their own way because the world believes they're the next Blockbuster. All these guys are out here writing their story. And you know what? You all have a pen. You all have a pen. You all get to write the story, whatever it may be. But the best part about it, Ryan Cohen has the pen. Ryan Cohen is writing his own story. And he's never going to come off of it. You know, he gets to wake up every day. He gets to find purpose, drive, motivation, all of it. It's all there for him. And he's a billionaire. That just speaks everything about him. He could just throw in the towel, give up, and walk out if he didn't have a story to tell. But I want to know why you guys don't resonate with it. Like, Tony, I ask you, man, I'm telling you, you guys all talk this bullshit, talk about every investment. Why are you guys not passionate about something? Why are you guys always second guessing? Like, it's never about it's the what if. That's the problem I have right now with the whole crew against GameStop. It's always about what if. What if this goes wrong? What if Ryan Cohen does this? What if people stop buying video games? What if this idea doesn't work out? And I'm not with the what if. I'm the even if. Even if this happens, we're still going to be successful. Even if this were to happen, we still win. Even if. Not what if, even if. That's the difference about GameStop. I wake up pissed off, man. I'm out here dealing with dogs, cats, life. This is life, man. And I live it unapologetically in front of a camera. But you guys can't do the same. Your edits and clips and cuts and songs and all your shit. You're not real. It's GameStop, man. It's GameStop, and I don't care what you say. Because even if the world comes crumbling down, even if we fail at an NFT marketplace, even if we fail at a plan or whatever it may be, we're still going to try another one. We're still going to get up. We're still going to dust it off. That is life. And someone out here is lying about it. Someone out here is living it wrong, and they're faking it. While the rest of us are really doing it. Apologize. I get emotional. It takes away from my whole day. And it has a lot to do with what I do when you guys don't see me on the camera. There's no story to be told about any of these guys who come out and talk crap about investments and tell you how to trade. And there's not a story behind it. There's not a, hey, I was up all night, I was studying. Oh, hey, I was grinding in the dark. Here's what I came up with. Here's Connect the Dots Part 95. Here's this, here's that. Like, there's no story behind any of these guys. There never is. There's just the next video. The next video pops up and it has this script, this written agenda. Never a what if moment or a oh my God moment, like an epiphany. Like I'm sitting here, I'll be here in front of you and we're doing a live stream and all of a sudden I'll be like, oh my God, hey, it just hit me. Nothing ever just hits you because maybe it's not your thoughts. Maybe you're not making clips for you. Maybe you're doing what you're told to do. GameStop's the best investment in the world. GameStop's beating out everybody in the whole damn world. I don't care what they tell you. I don't care what they want to show you. I don't care what numbers they put in front of you. They don't understand how undervalued this is and how no one gets to talk about it. I'll do this. I'll stop making videos when analysts start covering GameStop. When analysts on Wall Street start covering GameStop, I mean, think about how crazy this sounds. You have a $10 billion company, so-called, in the S&P 400 mid-cap that makes $200 to $300 million on the trailing 12 a year. This company is phenomenal. It's branded. It's everywhere. No one talks about it, and they're not allowed to. Call up any of the analysts. Call them up. Hey, can you give me a rundown on GameStop? Oh, no, we're not doing that. Can you put out something publicly? No, can't do that. And the reason you can't do it, because you're betting against Ryan Cohen and you shouldn't. You know, Ryan taught me so much this last month. I don't think people even understand. Like the minute he talked and he said his piece to everybody, I loved it. You know what I loved it? He didn't say shit, right? He didn't tell anybody anything. Here's the best part about Ryan Cohen, guys. He was in front of a camera, in front of millions of people. He knew it, and he could have said, you know, Charles, here's what we have coming. We've got the newest revolution. We've got the best website. You guys like to collect? I've got something for you. We just built this whole new program, and it's coming to you. The demand is high, but we perfected it. We partnered up with eBay. We partnered up with PSA. Front and back, this company has synergies. They have partnerships that we're unspoken of. This is the moneymaker. We got $4 billion that they lent us that we're going to go do X, Y, and Z with. That's what he could have done, like every other CEO. He had it because we were launching the next week, and he didn't do it. He didn't do it. That told me everything. The man works in the dark, man, in silence. You know what it does to you? I know what it does to me. I go do a victory lap. I'm in my house, right? And I'm studying, connect the dots. And I get a big-ass thing, right? And I figured it out. I go, oh, I get why AMC's trash. I get why Mullen Automotive's trash. I get, oh, look at this board of director. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Like, I figured it all out, right? And I go do a victory lap in my house. Babe, you ain't going to believe this shit. Oh, this is amazing. And I'm thinking, that's Ryan at times. Ryan's probably like cheering in his head. But the truth is, the work you do in the dark, the work you do when no one sees, what it really does, it's not validation. It's trust. It's trust in you. It's trust in yourself. It's trust in the process. It's trusting yourself to know that, you know what? When it's all said and done, I'm going to find a way. You guys might be up against it. You guys might have bills against you. You might have a job that won't promote you. You might have a life that's unforgiving and it's not rewarding. But you know what? You're going to find a way. Because the only way you lose is if you stop moving. If you just keep moving. If you just keep trying. Indecisiveness, yeah, you're going to lose. You're going to die. You're going to do it all. I don't know if I should jump over this cliff right now. I don't know if I should do this. Do it. Try it. Do something. Fail. Fuck. But we just get up and we do it again. And we do it again. This channel is about real life. I can sit here and I can show you all the headlines that I had lined up, guys. I can show you charts. I can show you everything. I have a passion for this. I really do. And maybe no one else does. And maybe these videos will never be seen in the history of the stock. And you guys come through and they're like, Trump raised tariffs, right? And Trump's battling with Bank of America and JP Morgan and why they won't take on Republican bank accounts. And we could talk about all the narratives they want to push on for you. You know what, I'm going to tell you guys something, guys? Honestly, truth, when we all make it, when GameStop's on the top of the fucking mountain and it's the #1 company in the world and everybody wants to buy it, just remember, all right? Marantz Rantz, YouTube.